The Silent Traveler. From my early years, I have been intrigued by how changes often occur in the dynamics of relationships over time. Growing up in a large communal family, I was daily exposed to a myriad of relationship dramas, some savory, others not so palatable. But in all, my young mind was able to relate to these experiences to how the cords of human connections were formed. As a young child, I watched a lot of mini soap dramas bordering on human relationships that sometimes did not end well. I would then wonder why some failed despite external intervention. I remember making a mental note of such incidences as a young child with a resolve to find out why. I guess age tricked me out of that agenda as I moved on with life, forgetting my childhood quest. It was my encounter with the silent traveler that exhumed the familiar old longings. The silent traveler opened my eyes to the root cause of dissent and dark feelings. All of that was imprinted on this unmiserable presence. Who on earth is this silent traveler? I gasped. This silent traveler has no human form or shape, yet walks around with human legs. It uses the human mind, hands, mouth, reasoning, utterances, attitudes, and workings to achieve its agenda. This silent traveler has hidden powers. If allowed, it wastes no time in transforming the wisest of men into fools. It can make the richest become poor, the healthy become sick, and the strong become weak. It can quietly weaken the cords of unity among family members, between colleagues, within towns, cities, or nations, leaving the wave of destruction in its path. Quietly and unnoticed, it promotes discord, hatred, resentment, bitterness, disunity, unforgiveness, murder, and all kinds of unimaginable negatives. Its speed of travel is faster than the speed of the fastest warplane. It can travel through walls of human hearts, speed through nations unnoticed, and leave utter waste in its trails. Transportation means has never been a challenge for this traveler, as it hops on minds that are in agreement with it, men willing to cooperate with its hidden agenda. The wave of its tsunami can be felt for generations. Even children unborn can experience its destructive impact from the womb. Interestingly, man in all his wisdom has not yet seen that the greatest enemy to conquer is the one that grips the heart with hands stained with destruction and coding of justification, defense, self-preservation, self-image, class, position, prestige, and the like. Man, with all his power and wisdom, as well as the creative ability endowed him by the Creator, willingly takes up a viper by its tail, dances around with it, and calls others to follow. Yet he does not see that his action is an invitation to death. Whoever loves life will do all that is required to disallow this silent traveler from making an abode in their home. I never really knew who this silent traveler was until my heart was opened up to me through a serendipitous circumstances in 1994. I was at a midweek gathering with other Christ believers when the leader coordinating the meeting asked everyone to pray for their families, especially their fathers. I still cannot explain why he specifically mentioned fathers. Being a small fellowship, each one of us took turns to pray for our dads. When it came to my turn, I could not pray. I politely told the pastor that I was sorry I could not pray for my dad. He was shocked and asked why. I cannot pray for him, I repeated with an air of finality, shaking my head. At that moment I started crying and walked out of the fellowship. You must understand that my Christian status was not in question. I was actually a believer. Something was definitely amiss. That moment signaled the beginning of my quest to unravel the nature of this silent traveler that had taken advantage of my life's circumstances to erect a partial abode in my heart.